Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Business Builder Live. My name is Tanvir Rahman and I will be sharing online business strategies and how you can grow your business online, right? So today's episode 60, right? And let me tell you one thing that I'm live from Instagram and from YouTube at the same time. So before we dive into our content, if you're new to my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe because we're really close to 270 subs, alright? And if you're joining me from Instagram, you can also join me on YouTube because I'm sharing my screen there and you'll be able to hear my voice a little bit better, alright? And also let me remind you about the warning. It's going to be my background noise because there are lots of surrounding noise out here, like a car, dog, cat, like lots of surrounding noise. But I'm going to make sure to provide as much value as possible so you don't have to worry about this background noise anyway. So in this episode, like I'll be talking about sales and how you can handle one of the most important objection in sales conversation and how a closer mess up the sale, right, or the deal. Let's get started. So if you're in sales and closing for a while, like some of the good habit of a good closer and some of the bad habit of a bad closer, right? So I'm going to share on the good habit and the bad habit of a closer, and you just look into it, which scenario you fit in, and you can, if you're doing the good one, then you're good, and if you're doing the bad or the not good one, you can change your objection handling tactics, right? So this is comes where your prospect says like your competitor is doing better than what you are offering, all right, and the prospect is trying to compare your offer with your competitor, and it happens always, like it happens like almost 50% or more than 50% of the time, all right. And what is your response then? Like, how do you handle the objection, right? You can pause this video and think for a moment, and then you can start this video, or you can just listen to it while I go through, right? So, the most salespeople or closer try to showcase the bad review of their competitors. Say, hey, look, like this is where they are bad, this is where they are not getting the result they are promised to, this is where they're struggling with right now, this is they are bad, like they're no good, like don't invest with them. Do you think it's the right way to handle the objection? I don't think so. This is not the right way to handle your objection. So how do you do that? Right? There's two way you can do it. There's one is like Apple way or the not Apple way. Alright. So this is what I just came up with cross with. When you see a presentation of an Apple event, alright, they're not comparing their uh, iPhone, Apple, MacBook. None of, like most of the time, like they're not sharing this the numbers with their competitors. They're what they're doing. They're sharing the numbers with their previous generation of iPhone or the Mac product, right? Like they're not sharing their results with if they're selling an iPhone. They're not sharing the result of how good the camera is, like with an Samsung phone, or even if they're selling a MacBook, they're not sharing the result like this is how our MacBook is better than the Intel or AMD. They're not doing it. So why you should do it? Like the thing is, like in Apple dictionary, like there is no other competition. You just have to buy from them anyway. So what you can do, like you can ignore them, say, wow, really, that's really amazing what they're doing. Or you say, I don't even know what is they're doing right now. So this is what you can do to ignore them and just compare your offer with yourself or your brand. This is how you can objection this, like or handle this objection, right? Or the second way you can do it, like you can appreciate your competitors. All right. So how we can do it? Like you can say, yeah, absolutely. Like I've heard of them and they are doing really amazing things with their clients and they're really bringing in good results. But you say, but why do you think people are investing with us? You give them a question and they'll think about it. All right. So if people are investing with them, then there must be a reason that they are doing something good, right? Like if you're just telling more about like, hey, look, like my competitors is bad, it brings a message in your like uh, prospect mind that this guy is trying to sell you something and push you forward for something that is not the right fit for you. But if you ask this like, all right, why do you think like people are investing more money with us, or how do you think that, what about the result that we are bringing in if even we are charging more money, or the objection the prospect come up with, right? So you just have to think a little bit different. So what is that you can do? Like you can think about the Apple way or the appreciation way, not like the old sales tech. Hey, look, like they're not good. Don't do something like that. This is not good, and this is not good for your business and your sales career anyway. So alright guys, like I hope you really enjoyed it. Like there's like one quick tip about how you can close and sell. And yeah, that's it for today. And one more thing before we sign off the call, like if you're really starting your online business and you don't know how to like close, sell, how to find client, you can always have my 5-step guide to get your ideal client PDF for free, which is usually 37 bucks. Alright, all you have to do is just type yes in the comment if you're joining me from Instagram, and if you're watching me from YouTube, you can do the same, and I will send it over to you soon as possible. Alright guys, I hope you really enjoyed it, and also make sure to drop a like and subscribe because YouTube algorithm likes it. And also I'll be notified, or not, I will be like, you'll be notified the next time I do YouTube live. Alright, because we do YouTube live every single day. Alright guys, I hope you really enjoyed it, and